Revenge is a choice, but so is forgiveness. This is a guided meditation to help us choose forgiveness, even when it's hard. It can help when someone hurts you, or maybe someone does something wrong, or even just for yourself. So find a quiet place where you can focus, and let's get started. Hi, I'm Ankush Dar. I teach meditation through videos like this. So if you find it helpful, please make sure to like and subscribe for more. That'll help others see it too. So for forgiveness work, you don't have to create a special state of calm or look for safety, but you ideally want to be by yourself and away from anything that makes you feel unsafe. So let's start in a loosely straight posture. You can either be seated or standing or laying down. And bring to mind someone that you really love. Maybe a family member or a friend or a spouse if you're not mad at them at the moment. Someone that, when you think of them, you notice a warm, fuzzy feeling in your heart. And just be with that feeling for a minute. Get to know it. Get intimately familiar with it. We're going to be working with that feeling throughout this meditation. Now recognize that they are suffering, that anxiety affects them and causes them to do things they don't want to do. Maybe it's an addiction, or they make mistakes, or maybe they get mad at you sometimes. See what changes in your heart when you recognize their suffering. Do you notice the compassion getting stronger? Or maybe no change? You might see some pity. That's okay. Let's recognize that for what it is. A subtle form of pride. We can go back to that feeling of love and true understanding of their suffering. Okay. Once you're really familiar with that feeling, we'll bring to mind a neutral person. Someone that's maybe not as close to you, but someone that you're not mad at. Maybe your neighbor, or a teacher, or someone you saw on the news lately. Do you see the love or compassion that you felt for your loved one dying down a little? Try to remember that this person is suffering too. That this person struggles with anxiety, with addictions, with making mistakes, with the human condition. That was a loud swallow, I'm sorry. Anyways, paying attention to that feeling of compassion and redirecting what we feel for our loved ones to this neutral person. Try and wish good things for this neutral person, just as you would for your loved one. Now for the hard part. We'll bring to mind the person that you're mad at, the person that hurt you. And keeping in mind that feeling of love and compassion, picture the person that wronged you. Do you notice the feeling of compassion dying down a little? Maybe something covers up your heart. It's okay. We can be with that. Maybe you'll notice thoughts like, this person deserved it, or they wronged me, they did this to me, I can't forgive them. You just notice those thoughts and come back to the love. If the thought of this person makes the love die down immediately, go back to your loved one. They're almost like a home base in this practice. And when you're ready, go back to the person that wronged you. You might get thoughts of what they did was wrong, and I can't forgive them. But we just remember that forgiveness doesn't mean saying what they did was right. It means knowing that what they did was wrong, but that you understand why they did it. That we understand that this person that did you this injustice, that harmed you, that hurt you, is also a human being, that also experiences the human condition, that suffers from anxiety, and was acting against their will, their highest will, when they hurt you. If that seems like too much for now, then go back to the loved one. Forgiveness isn't something that'll happen in just one session. This practice is something you can do over and over again for a long time. And when you're ready, go back to the wrongdoer. The hardest part of this exercise is genuinely wishing good things for them. To put yourself in their shoes and understand that if you had their genes, their exact life experiences, their nature, their nurture, whatever, up until the moment they hurt you, would you have acted any differently? would any of us have acted any differently? And to recognize that, and to genuinely wish for the best for them. It'll feel mechanical. It'll feel like you don't really mean it. It'll feel like you're putting yourself through an exercise. Just remember that you clicked on this video, that some part of you has the intention of forgiving this person. And that is clouded right now. When you've done what you can for today, just bring your attention back, not necessarily to the loved one, but to that love, the warmth that you felt when you think of them. And just stay with it for a minute before we end. What we're doing when we do this exercise is reminding ourselves. In our hearts is already love and understanding of the person that wronged us. We know this deep down, but anger clouds it. Forgiveness comes when we let go of the desire, the hope for revenge. Revenge and anger can be subtle. They come in different ways that we need to learn to recognize. And that takes time. But it starts with the intention to forgive. And that's not the same as rolling over and doing nothing. It's easy to hold on to fear and not defend ourselves. It's easy to hold on to anger and seek revenge. But when we forgive, we can protect ourselves without an intention to harm the attacker. We'll talk about that more in the next video, so make sure to subscribe and hit the bell if you haven't already to get notified. If you have any questions or concerns about forgiveness, let me know in the comments below. And remember, I can only point you to your real teacher, your conscience. Thanks for watching.